simple guide to selling your house after a divorce. No one goes into a marriage thinking that it will never last. Regardless of your intentions, you may find yourself among the 40 to 50% of Americans whose marriage ends in divorce. Some divorce decrees allow one spouse to keep the family home, while others require for the home to be sold and have the proceeds distributed to both spouses. If you need to figure out your options for selling your marital home, you're probably trying to decide how to get started. Consider your options. The first thing you need to do after the dust has settled is to take some time to consider your options about the home. If you still feel like you need to sell, or if the sale is required as part of your divorce, then you can get started on planning the sale. Go over the divorce agreement. Once your divorce is finalized, you'll receive a divorce decree from your local court. It can come into play in a couple of ways when you're trying to sell your marital home. The divorce decree can require you to sell your home and distribute the proceeds between you and your former spouse. If this is the case, you will have to work with your former spouse to sell the house for a price that is acceptable to both of you. Clean up the title. Many people move into a home that was purchased before the marriage by their spouse, or they only put one spouse's information down on the application for a mortgage. This means that the mortgage and title to the home are in someone else's name, which can make selling the home tricky. If you're in this situation, then you will need to do some legwork. If you have a joint tenancy in the home, then you will need to have your former spouse sign off to put the house on the market. Appraise your home. When a divorce involves a marital home, it is appraised in order for the judge to determine how to divide up assets equitably. This appraisal is a great jumping-off point for selling your home. Find an experienced real estate agent. If you want to maximize your chance of selling your home fast and for a decent sum, then it's important to get in touch with an experienced real estate agent. They can also guide you toward making impactful upgrades that'll boost your home sale potential. Price your home competitively. If you're currently in a buyer's market, then you'll have to be willing to accept a lower price than your ideal in order to push a sale through. If you're in a seller's market, then you might have to set your asking price a little low in order to generate interest, but if the market is hot, you'll likely receive a number of bids that are above asking. Have cash for closing. Buying a house is a cash-intensive process that drains the bank accounts of buyers thanks to earnest money and appraisal fees. Consider selling for cash. There are many real estate investors out there, like webuyhouse.com, that will present you with an all-cash offer for your home. Selling your house after a divorce doesn't have to be complicated. Rebuilding your life after a divorce can seem like an impossible task. Selling your house after a divorce can make your stress even more difficult to deal with. If you want to maximize your sales price, then you'll need to take a few extra steps to help your house command a generous offer from buyers. Ultimately, selling your home can be a cathartic process after the ink has dried on the divorce papers. Do you want more great advice about real estate to help you with your journey? Visit our blog, CasandraProperties.com/blog.